Well, if you're like the many whose resolutions haven't worked out so well for them this year, well, you're going to watch this because you're going to want to see this. Registered dietitian Cara Rosenbloom is here to tell us how to keep on track and eat healthy and get our resolutions back on track.
That's right. We're in February now, so a lot of people have made resolutions in January and have already seen them fall by the wayside.
Myself included, a couple of them.
Yeah. And you know, we're finding that one of the reasons for that is that people aren't setting their goals properly.
Okay, so how do we do that?
Yeah. So what I like to recommend to my clients is to set goals that are SMART. SMART is an acronym for goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-framed.
Okay, say that again.
Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time frame. So for example, I have a lot of clients who tell me that their family doesn't eat so well and they want to have better nutrition and a better, healthier lifestyle. Right. That's a pretty big goal and it's not very specific. So if the resolution is we're going to eat better, it's not really going to pan out. Right. But if we narrow it down to something specific that they want to do, there's a better chance they're going to stick with it. For example, a lot of families say their kids don't eat enough fruits and vegetables, or they don't get enough servings of milk products in their diet. So if you take a resolution like that and work on it specifically, it's more likely that it'll stick.
Okay, so when you say that, so let's say the is it like pick a breakfast or pick a lunch, or is that
something? Yeah, something like that. And that's where we talk about it being measurable and time frame. So there has to be numbers around it. So let's make a goal. So let's say milk products are lacking in the diet. If we set the goal that starting tomorrow, every member of the family will start the day with a serving of milk, cheese, or yogurt at least 5 days a week. We've made a goal that's specific, it's measurable, it's certainly achievable. It's realistic because we didn't say 7 days a week.
Right.
You know, there's a little bit of wiggle room there. Let's be honest, we're not all perfect and not going to work. But that way too, if there's a couple days a week where you don't reach your goal, you're not going to give up and think you failed because you've left yourself that wiggle room. So that's what we're talking about when we set goals. So they're smart.
Okay. That makes sense to me.
So,
that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's easy. It's an easier way to set it, and we've also found that when goals are set with more than one person involved, so as a family.
Oh, so you commit more.
Exactly, you commit, and you're more likely to work together and really make it happen.
That's like if you want to lose weight or you want to quit smoking or whatever it is. The more people you tell and get involved in the process, the higher the chance of success.
It works well for weight control. It works well for healthy goals. Another goal I'm setting a lot with some of the families I work with is they're deficient in omega-3 fats. Okay, so
what is the omega-3 fat?
The omega-3 fat is found in fish. It's also found in some products like omega-3 enriched eggs, dairy milk, little ones yogurt. And it is a healthy fat that's really important for little children, for the development of their brain, their eyes, and their nerves. And for adults, omega-3 fats are important for heart health and as well for cognitive functioning. Unfortunately, because omega-3 fats aren't found in so many foods and a lot of people don't eat a lot of fish, people are falling short. So it's a goal that I've been setting with a lot of clients is simply every day or 5 days a week, try to choose a food that's a source of omega-3 fats.
Okay, now what are some great examples of doing that?
So something like having fish for dinner is always a good option. A lot of kids don't love fish, so you're going to serve a salmon fillet to a 4-year-old or a 7-year-old, they might not eat it. There's definitely options though. Things like sushi, a lot of kids love, salmon cakes, fish tacos, making a soup like a chowder, and that gets the fish into their diet as well.
Now is it all fish? Is it all fish, or are there certain fish that are...
Most fish do have some omega-3. The ones that have the most are salmon, rainbow trout, herring, sardines, mackerel. But again, how many kids are eating sardines and mackerel? So another option is if the kids just won't eat fish, no matter what you try, even if you try all those recipes. There are foods that kids eat every day, as I said, like milk and cheese and eggs, which are now also a source of omega-3 fats, specifically DHA, which is the source that's really important for their brain and eye and nerve development. So these are the kind of foods that's not hard to get kids to eat because they love yogurt, they love milk, they will eat eggs. So you can get DHA omega-3 fat that way as well.
No, I've never heard DHA. Like, why is that?
DHA is docosahexaenoic acid. That's probably why you haven't heard it. Yeah, exactly. It's the omega-3 fat that's found in fish.
So that's what it's called.
So that's what it's called, and there are different types of omega-3 fat. There's the fish kind, and then there's a vegetable kind, which which doesn't do the same for the brain and eye and nerve development of children. It's specifically the DHA that you want the children to be having. So that's why these particular products are important. Not every yogurt has DHA, but Little Ones does. Not every milk has DHA, but Dairy-O does. They're specifically formulated to be a source of DHA, as well as the eggs. So you want to choose ones that say omega-3 from DHA. And as you see, it says DHA right on the
Now,
package.
do they add it to the milk, or does it come in naturally?
No, actually, this is an amazing one. It was developed through the University of Guelph, and the scientists discovered that if they fed cows a feed that was rich in DHA, the milk that they produce is rich in DHA, so there's nothing added to it. It's all natural. It's just an enriched milk from naturally feeding cows that way.
Oh, okay.
You know, more flax, more fish meal, more stuff fed to the cows makes their milk richer in DHA.
Now, would a glass of milk be enough DHA for a day, or you need more than that?
Well, yeah, this has about 10 to 20 milligrams of DHA per cup. Small children need 70 to 90 milligrams a day. So the milk helps a little. There's 20 milligrams in a yogurt. There's about 40 to 70 milligrams in an omega-3 enriched egg. So if you eat a little bit of everything, it adds up. Or if you can get a serving of fish into kids, the serving of fish would be all they need, because it's got, you know, sometimes up to 200, 300, or 1,000 milligrams of DHA, depending on the type of fish and how much they eat.
Okay, and it doesn't only have to be in stuff that sounds good for you, but we can actually do it in some treats too,
we can make something fun too. So this is a great breakfast option. We have a parfait here, and I just want to show you how quick and easy this is to make. And you can't go wrong with your layers. You can put a little bit of yogurt in, a little bit of your favorite cereal. You can add some fruit. And it's such a simple way to have a good breakfast.
Oh yeah, it's like instant.
It's instant. I mean, we just, you know, as long as your fruit's cut up, and it's really simple. It's just blueberries, grapes, and strawberries we have here. A little bit more of this yogurt. And what a fun way to get some DHA from the yogurt. You're also getting your whole grains from the cereal. You're getting your fruit. And you've got a fantastic breakfast option that's all set.
And nummies.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, you got to try it. It's amazing.
Look at the spoon. Look at a little spoon.
It's a little spoon. It's for little people. If you have kids who are young and you're worried about glass, you can also use something plastic to make a fun parfait in. Just pick this up at the dollar store. A really good option too. And you can make the same kind of parfait in there. So really, really simple and easy.
Nice. Now, what mistakes are parents making, would you say?
I think that parents sometimes forget that they're actually role models. And if they want their children to eat healthy, it's important for them to eat healthy as well. And you'll see, you know, if a child is being served broccoli while their parents are having French fries, it's really unlikely that they're going to eat their broccoli. They're going to want the French fries as well. So you really want to remember that you're a role model for healthy eating for your children. That's the way they're going to get the best of nutrition, is if you show them how to do it.
Yeah, like my parents or my mom raised me, do as I say, not as I do. Right? So you're talking about the opposite.
Yeah, and it's not going to work that way. Yeah. Another great resolution to set is to have more fruits and vegetables in the diet.
Okay.
And again, we're finding that a lot of people aren't getting their servings that they need each day. About 6 to 8 servings you need each day. So having fruit and vegetables with every meal, serving them as snacks is great. If kids are picky, a great way to get them to eat fruits and vegetables is to serve them when they're the most hungry. So right when they come in from school and they want a snack, or right before dinner when they're a little bit munchy and they want something, have fruits and vegetables ready. They're going to be more likely to eat them.
Yeah, instead of like treats or candies or anything. Right,
exactly. Don't have a candy bowl out, but have a bowl of grapes out, and they're going to probably pick away at them if they're hungry.
Now, what's a serving? How much, when you say a serving, how much?
A serving of fruits and vegetables is a half a cup or one fruit. So it would be 1 orange, 1 apple, half a cup of grapes, 1 banana. If you're looking at salad or leafy greens, it's a full cup because they're very, very light. But you know, if you can get 6 or 7 of those half-cup servings a day, you're really on the road to healthy eating and making your resolutions come true, because you're going to do well for yourself and your family.
Well, that's great. That's great. We'll have more with Cara when we return, so stay tuned, and we're going to get some more nutritional information. And I love this, by the way. We're back with registered dietitian Cara Rosenbloom, and she's educating us on how to set some goals for our families.
Yeah.
So we've gone through the DHA and the omegas and adding that kind of thing. What else can we do to set goals?
Well, another thing we should do is try to eat dinner as a family as often as possible.
That doesn't happen enough, does it?
Yeah, and that's a great goal to set. Even if you can say you're going to try to do it 4 nights a week, there are studies that show that eating together as a family, even just 4 nights a week, helps improve children's grades, helps improve nutrition. They get more calcium in their diet, more iron. They tend to eat less fried food, fast food, and drink less pop. So there's really, really good nutrition benefits for eating together as a family. There's also benefits for their grades. It also shows there's less incidence of drug abuse, of smoking, of bullying, of eating disorders.
Just by eating
together as a family, because you're not only sharing a meal, you're sharing conversation.
Yeah.
And when you have a good relationship with your kids, they tend to talk about things, and it just helps a lot. So that's a really good goal for people to set, is try to eat dinner as a family at least 4 nights a week if you can.
I was watching a movie the other day, and they did that family dinner thing, and each of them would go around the table and say, what's your low light and what's your highlight of the day?
Fantastic way. We do in our good, we do 1 good and 1 bad of your day. Tell us something that happened.
Yeah.
And my 4-year-old has trouble coming up with something bad, which is great, but as she gets older,
that'll
maybe she'll have more to say.
Thank you very much.
My
it's always
pleasure.
a delight to have you on.
My pleasure.
For more information, go to lilones.ca. Still to come on the show, we've got the Center for Memory and Aging, multi-award winning entertainer Pavlo. But first, one of our reporters, Joanna Laud, had the chance to visit the Scarborough Museum a couple of weeks ago. Have a look.